outside.
This is a cow farm. You're gonna find cows outside.
What's up everybody, my name is Egberry and welcome back to another Fortnite video. Thank you guys as always for stopping in. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's just get right into the video. As you can see here, I just timed my launch pretty perfectly right there, and I actually just booped that guy out of the way as he was extracting. I know I didn't really have anything good to extract here, but I just kind of thought that was funny that I knocked him out of the way as he was trying to do the same thing. Was able to successfully extract them and make my way away. I want to apologize in advance if my energy seems kind of lackluster for this video. I haven't been feeling the best for the past few days. I'm not exactly sure why, so I apologize if that translates into this video. Hopefully it will not, though, too much. But anyways, I am trying to chase this dude down. He was trying to get away pretty hard here, as you can see, and he does a pretty good job of actually getting me down pretty low, but luckily I was able to finish him off before he was able to kill me. And he just had a gold earth sprite, so it wasn't anything too crazy, but still good. There is one thing that I've learned that is pretty important to do in this season, and that is to just loot absolutely everything. As you can see, I was pondering whether or not I should go back and search this chest real quick, and sure enough, when I do, I find something that I hadn't had at this point. A freaking gold duck sprite. So we will take that every day, and we're gonna extract it real quick since, like I said, I didn't have it at this time. And yeah, let's freaking go, baby. This clip actually has like nothing to do with sprites altogether. I was just heading over to fight this boss over here, Mr. Skeletor. As you can see, I start shooting him up a little bit, and somebody else decides, oh yeah, somebody else is fighting the boss right now. Let me make my way over there and, you know, try and screw him over. As you can see, there's a set of footsteps that's making their way over here. It's not just the Skeletor ones, and this guy was just like trying to be the most annoying third-party son of a bitch that you can be, but luckily I was able to get him taken care of before he was able to do anything annoying, and now I just have to deal with Skeletor once again. I was getting pretty low here, obviously, because of the other guy, but nothing too crazy. I was still able to get Skeletor taken care of, and we're gonna emote on this clown that tried to kill me. This one here, I honestly thought I was pretty lucky with where I landed, or who I landed on, I should say. I was just gliding my way over to this spot over here trying to head towards the circle, and there was somebody that was just kind of like chilling around in this bush area. I'm not really sure what they were doing because they didn't seem to be too aware of me sliding in right there, and I was just able to kill them really quickly. And look what they left me behind, a freaking gummy ghost sprite, which I also didn't have at this time. So I'm gonna stay in this bush real quick, switch over to my portable extractor, and somebody else tried to head over here and get me real quick, but I was luckily able to extract before they were able to do anything. And I'm gonna launch myself away up into this tree, hit an emote real quick on the dude that I just killed. Alright, so here I was over in Sinister Strip. As you can see, I just saw somebody jump by and down lower to a level. I'm not sure exactly where they were. I was going to try and make my way over to them. As you can see here, I dropped down. I don't know why I was just kind of looking in dumb spots right here. I was like over in this corner, and I thought somehow they were like through the wall or something, but I just made my way over into this room, and sure enough, there they were. And look at what they left me, a freaking gummy earth sprite. I'll take that even though I already have it. Alright, I was over in Frosted Flats here. As you can see, I was just jumping on top of this roof, and somebody makes their way out of this window. Not really sure where they came from, but regardless, they tried to get the jump on me, and it just didn't end up working out well for them. They left their Galaxy Earth Sprite for me, so I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for basically just giving me that. And, you know, I'm just going to stop over here, make sure I'm in a safe area, and extract it real quick while I can. So, thank you. That was my first Galaxy Sprite that I had gotten at this point. I appreciate it. Alright, so this is one of the spots that I knew of a Sprite chest where I would just head pretty frequently, honestly, as you'll see in the next clip too. There was somebody else actually over here at this time, but I tried to get the Sprite chest searched real quick, and luckily I was able to do so. I did end up leaving the Sprite there just because it was the Demon Sprite, which I already have, but I tried to make my way away from this person, and they weren't really just trying to let me go here, as you can see, but I decided, alright, maybe I'm gonna, you know, turn around and fight instead of it. So I turn around and they end up knocking me here, unfortunately for me, but you know, they run out of ammo actually, since it's like right at the beginning of the match, and I'm just able to turn around and get them real quick. I know that one was pretty scuffed, so it wasn't the greatest clip in the world, but I thought it was pretty funny, and we're gonna emote on them, of course. So like I just said in the last clip, I had landed over by that Sprite chest and I just got another freaking demon Sprite, so that was pretty unfortunate. But this person looked like they had more stuff than me at the time, so I decided I wasn't going to bother them, and they just ended up trying to chase me down once again here. So I turn around, start shooting them a little bit, and I do run out of ammo in my pistol, so I thought that was pretty unfortunate for me, and I just have to reload my hunting rifle real quick, and I end up just headshotting that dude before he's able to kill me. So once again, pretty scuffed, but I thought the headshot was pretty clean, so we're getting emote on you, buddy. Something I'm really glad that Fortnite decided to add was these golden fishing holes, which is basically like a hotbed for pretty much anything gold Sprite related. And at this time, I hadn't gotten the golden striker Sprite yet, so I was pretty excited, and I'm just gonna extract it real quick. Well, I could. I know there was an extraction thing right there, but I didn't really want to risk it in case somebody else was gonna try and come up and kill me, which they do. Just waiting to extract some sprites here. As you can see, the crate was just about to land, so I make my way outside, and nobody else was around here at the moment, so I was pretty safe at the time being. And sure enough, somebody does end up trying to make their way up here. They take this little zipline thing, and I'm just waiting for them here at the top. I know it wasn't really like the most fun thing in the world for me to do that to them. I feel kind of bad, but I am going to take your Galaxy Sprite, bro. I apologize for it, but it's mine now. Thank you very much, but the timing of it was just unfortunate for you. I wasn't really trying to camp the spot. I was just trying to extract my sprites, and you kind of just ran into me, bro. So thank you for the Galaxy Sprite, though. I really do appreciate it. Over in the Battle Woods here, as you can see, I was just trying to loot up, see what I could find around the area, and I don't know if you guys see that right there, but through that window, there's just somebody crouching, chilling out over there. There was a set of footsteps that showed up for just a brief second, but I decide I'm gonna, ruin his fun, and he's just camping out in this corner anyways, so not really sure what his game plan was. He probably would have had a better chance to run considering he had those gliders, but whatever. What do I know, I guess. But you're gonna get emoted on, buddy. Thank you for your punk Sprite. Appreciate it. So this is actually later in that same match. As you can see, I still have that punk Sprite on my back, level 4-1, and I was just gonna try to extract it, of course, but somebody else decided to make their way up here also. I thought I was gonna be able to stop and shoot them right here, and I just have to end up gliding around a little bit more where I'm able to hit them a couple of times here, do a pretty good amount of damage, honestly, and now they're just trying to loop around, trying to looks like what it looks like get away from me now at this point because I had done so much damage. But they were actually still trying to chill out in the area and heal up real quick, but I wasn't gonna let that happen. They did get a pretty good amount of health back real quick, but I was able to take them out, and they left me a freaking legendary boss Sprite. At this point, I hadn't had this one, so I'm gonna take it and extract it, of course. I really do appreciate you leaving me that, buddy. I know that's not really exactly a hard one to get, but it just made it a lot easier for me. Thank you. Alright, last clip of the day here, and it is a little bit of a longer one. As you can see, there are only a couple people left. I do have a business turret at this time, so it was honestly really helpful for a situation like this in which I'm not really in a good covered area, and this person was trying to deal with my turret and they just didn't realize that I was shooting at them at the same time. Somebody else actually ended up killing them, the other person that was left. As you can see, I didn't get the kill right there, but I am going to take their crown, and I was thought about trying to go back up and pick up my business turret, and they were shooting at me, so I'm like, alright, not going to work out that way. So I decided to leave the business turret there, and I accidentally jumped over my freaking shockwave grenade, so I wasn't able to launch myself right there. The overdrive from the Sprite kind of threw me off, as you can see, but luckily I was able to just run up on this person pretty well. They were trying to run so much here, and I thought I had them pretty low since they were in the yellows right here, and I'm not exactly sure how fast they were able to heal up or what, but I was doing a pretty good job of tracking them down right here. I was pretty impressed with myself, and I know there's not really a lot of room left in the circle, but I was doing pretty good, jumping around them, not letting them hit me too much. I did end up, unfortunately, running out of ammo in my magazine right here, and I had to switch over to my Chaos Reloader rifle, but luckily I was still able to knock that person, and we get them taken out for the victory royale. That is going to do it for this episode, though, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.
You've been fired from your job, so you can't pay the bills. And by the way, your wife is leaving too.